Have you ever been in a situation where someone you care about is upset, and you thought giving advice would help, but instead, they got even more frustrated? Let's unpack why that happens and what to do instead. The phrase, "don't suggest that a woman fix her own emotional problem from the way of the superior man," emphasizes a particular dynamic in relationships. It suggests that when a woman expresses emotions, such as sadness, frustration, or anxiety, she is often seeking connection, understanding, and empathy, rather than advice or solutions. Practical explanation with example. Imagine you and your partner are sitting together after work, and she starts talking about her challenging day. She might say something like, "My boss was so unfair today. He gave me extra work without even acknowledging how much I already had on my plate. It feels like no one appreciates what I do." If you respond with, "Why don't you just tell your boss to stop treating you that way? You should set some boundaries and stand up for yourself," this might frustrate her further. Why? Because in that moment, she likely isn't asking for a solution or a plan of action. Instead, she might want you to 1. Acknowledge her feelings by telling, "That sounds so frustrating." 2. Empathize by saying, "I can see how much you're dealing with, and it's unfair." 3. Offer emotional support by saying, "I'm here for you. How can I help?" The key point is that emotions, especially when expressed vulnerably, are not always about problems needing to be solved. Suggesting she fix it herself can come across as dismissive or invalidating, as if her feelings are just another task on her to-do list. Let's understand this with daily, practical examples. Imagine your partner is upset about a friend not responding to a message. Instead of saying, "Maybe she's just busy. Why don't you message her again later?" Try something like, "It sounds like you feel hurt and ignored. That's tough. I'm here for you." By doing this, you're addressing her emotional need for connection rather than focusing on the practical issue. When a woman shares her emotional challenges, she often isn't looking for a fix-it approach. Instead, she's seeking connection, understanding, and validation of her feelings. Offering a logical solution might come across as dismissive, even if you mean well. Daily example 1. A stressful workday. Imagine your partner comes home saying, "I can't stand my boss. He always piles extra work on me, and it's so unfair." A common response might be, "Why don't you talk to him directly or ask for a transfer?" While logical, this misses the point. What she likely wants is for you to hear her out and empathize. A better response: "That sounds really frustrating. You deserve to be treated fairly. Tell me more about what happened." By showing you're present and genuinely listening, you create emotional safety. Daily example 2. A friend feeling overwhelmed. A friend says, "I just feel like everything is falling apart. Work, family, everything." Instead of jumping to, "You just need to plan better or take a day off," try, "That sounds so heavy. I'm here for you. How are you holding up?" This response validates their emotions and makes them feel seen and supported. Why it matters. Data's advice isn't about avoiding solutions forever. It's about timing and presence. When someone feels understood, they're often more receptive to suggestions later. But the key is to lead with empathy. Conclusion. So next time someone opens up emotionally, don't rush to fix the problem. Instead, offer your full presence. Show them they're not alone, and you'll be amazed at how much that changes the dynamic.